right, everybody, welcome to a special episode of DQP Does. We are not going to talk about any particular movie today. We're basically going to lay out what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. Actually, the next few months, honestly. And we're going to talk about a couple little things. And we're going to ask for your help. So let's get started with our agenda for at least the next 6 weeks we have lined out as far as what movies we're going to be doing. We're going to start with a Western series. Over the next 3 weeks, we are going to release our episodes of Unforgiven, Tombstone, and Quick and the Dead, where I think that's just us three on all those, right?
Corey is on the Quick and the Dead.
Oh, Corey's on Quick and the Dead. Okay, so we do have a guest on that one. We haven't talked about having guests on the next 3 that we're going to do. Do you know if anybody would want to do those, maybe?
I don't know.
The Cornetto trilogy?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Those will be the movies that we'll be doing, which will be Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and
At World's End?
Yep. So if there's someone out there who's listening that
why isn't Paul part of that?
Come guest.
I don't know if he likes those or not.
Who?
What?
Talking about the movie with the alien.
It's not an Edgar Wright movie.
I'm not talking about illegal aliens. Talking about extraterrestrials.
At least I don't think it's Edgar Wright. It's not.
I don't
Edgar
think
Wright,
so.
is it?
It's just those actors. I don't think it's an Edgar Wright movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I forgot about that movie in general.
And yeah, please don't make me watch Paul again.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I think Jordan would want to come on and do that one.
It's like the British version of Ted. I just processed what was said.
Oh man.
I don't plan anything. I just say stuff.
We love you, Nathan. So that'll get us those 6 movies will get us to the beginning of October. And then that's where we're going to need your guys' help. We're going to need you to hit us up on Twitter at DraftyQ or email us draftyq@gmail.com or dqpdoes@gmail.com or hit us up on Facebook on the Drafty Quarters Productions page. However, if you know one of us, just message us, call us, text us, any kind of feedback whatsoever on this problem that we're having. We need 4 Halloween-themed movies. They do not have to be horror movies, but they can be horror movies. And if they're not Halloween-themed horror movies, I would prefer them to be Halloween-themed. So, if it's a Christmas horror movie, if it's the only suggestion we get, we might watch it. But hopefully we get some Halloween-themed stuff. And Nathan has a request as far as the suggestions go.
Yeah, no Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. So no Hocus Pocus. Any other Halloween-themed movie.
Which also opens up a challenge because some assholes are going to send us Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, please be original with your trolling.
Or be an asshole. At least we know we're getting people to give us feedback.
You took the effort to send us an email or a text or whatever.
Yeah.
Or tweet at us.
If it's good enough and it's elaborate enough, we might read it on the podcast.
Yeah. And, if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns or, you don't like me or you want Nathan's dick or anything like that, email us or tweet us or whatever.
I mean, don't email Shane if you want that. You can email me directly.
And his email is...
You motherfucker.
Oh, man. So that's going to take us through October with our Halloween themed episodes. And we're going to give you guys until the end of September to give us those suggestions. But after October, we're going to get into Star Wars. We're going to do another large undertaking as far as doing these podcasts goes. Is this news to you, Nathan? I don't remember your name. I almost called you Russell for some reason.
Refer to me by my middle name.
What the fuck is your middle name?
Paul. Legit.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
What? You knew that we were going to do this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You just had like a look like we're doing what?
Yeah, he's talked to Chad about it.
I never pay attention to what we're doing.
Okay.
So
That's
Chad,
why the
if you're
ratings don't
listening.
matter.
Yeah.
Chad, if you're listening, we're making the announcement that you're going to be coming on as a guest.
Yeah. So me and Russell worked out, so you don't have to be here for all 9 episodes. And I think he talked to you about this, but we're going to have a guest at least for the part 3 of each trilogy.
Yep.
And there might be a little bit of backtracking there because they won't be here for the first and second parts of each trilogy.
As long as
But that's
it's not Star Tracking.
yeah,
or trekking.
Because Star Trek sucks, right, Nathan and Russell?
Mm-hmm.
No, man, I like Star Trek.
Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, but we're gonna go over
Just the movies, not the show.
the main 9 episodes, the first 8, and then we're gonna do a first look, first impressions of episode 9 when it comes out in theaters, which is December 20th.
I hate first impression.
We don't have to do a
podcast.
We don't have to do a reload or like a rewatch, but
I mean, I'll do it.
I think it'll be a little bit different too, because it won't be me and Shane being like, "Well, the comics had better content, and
Yeah.
it should have went like this." We also are. I don't feel like we're as big as Star Wars fans as we are Marvel fans, so we won't
Yeah.
spend the whole time bitching about what we thought it should have. I might actually. Yeah, I probably will.
I'm only enthused about doing this kind of stuff on Thursdays. So.
what the fuck?
Big Smooth here today.
Oh man. But yeah, we're gonna go over the first 8, and then we're gonna do the 9th after it comes out, and then that's gonna take us through the end of December. And Russell and I have talked a little bit about doing the other 2 Star Wars movies probably for the beginning of January. Solo and Rogue One. One of which is pretty good, and the other is pretty terrible.
But stay tuned to figure out which one if you don't know already.
Yeah. So that pretty much cleans up the business of where we're going in the next 4 months.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, we got shit planned out for fucking ever.
Yeah. Good feeling.
That pretty much cleans up all the business we need to take care of. Now we have a little bit of listener interaction that we got today. Asked us a few questions. We're going to do some of it as Facebook posts, but we're going to do a little bit of it on this episode today because we didn't watch a movie because we're lazy and shit.
Too lazy to watch a movie.
We got a late start and everything, so that shit happens.
I didn't want to watch a movie today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We were like 10 episodes ahead, and now we're 3. It's the Quick and the Dead's fault. So one of our listeners asked if we could give some context for our ratings. give like some top 5 movies, top 5 or so actors, stuff like that. So we all did a couple lists. We did the top 5 all-time movies and top 5 favorite actors. So let's start with the top 5 movies. Russell, what was your list? What did it look like?
All right. This is a little dark.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. My number 1 favorite movie throughout pretty much my entire life has been Dead Poet Society. I love the performance. I love the overall message. I love the movie. Secondly is Blade Runner. We did that movie. You can listen to my thoughts there.
Oh, yeah.
And then next is the only comic book movie that's in my top 5 list, which is weird since we started with the MCU, and it's not even an MCU movie, but it's The Dark Knight coming in third. And then fourth is another Nolan movie, which is The Prestige. Hugh
Okay.
Jackman, Christian Bale play magicians opposite each other.
Yeah.
And then at fifth, which has also been a pretty constant favorite movie of mine throughout my entire life, is What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams, which is kind of it's an obvious play on Dante's Inferno,
Yeah.
but it's not a direct replication of.
Right. It just follows the layers and stuff and kind of the general idea of somebody being led around.
Yeah. It's kind of like a nice homage.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's my top 5.
Nathan, do you want to go second or third?
I mean, I'll go whenever you want.
Go ahead.
It's hard for me to do that because I have to compartmentalize all of the movies in different genres from different actors and different actresses.
Right.
So I just chose 5 movies that I felt like got to me,
Right.
that I liked.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Because, like, I feel like my list is kind of similar in that way. Like, I feel like 1 or 2 of them could switch out for an actual top 5. Like, I know Chinatown's going to be in there, and I know Blade Runner's going to be in there, but the other 3 could move around a little bit. They're going to be in the top 10, maybe, but they're going to move around some. So I get you.
Well, I just feel like it feels however I feel for the day is going to affect it.
Yeah. Yeah, because
If
like,
I'm in a good
sometimes...
fucking mood, you
Yeah.
know, it might be Disney movies. I don't know. Like,
Right.
I just don't know.
Right.
So
That's fine.
Rocky.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 through 5, that's it?
No.
Okay.
No. No, I'm being serious. Try it sometime. No, the first Rocky movie because there's a lot more to it than just a boxing story. It's a very deep man versus himself, man versus society type thing. I like that.
It's a good movie.
And then my fucking phone. There it goes. The American President. Not a comedy at all. It's actually a very serious movie. It's a really good movie. Life is a House, which is not very well known. We should do it sometime because it's a really good fucking movie.
Okay.
And you know, it's got the real Anakin Skywalker in it. That everyone fucking hates.
Jesus.
Oh, so not the real Anakin Skywalker.
No, the real Anakin Skywalker.
The guy in the first 3 movies?
No, didn't
1,
you
2, and
watch the end of the 3rd movie remastered and redone recently on
Ugh.
Blu-ray? I love your face right now. Okay, and the other one is Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Because it's in the top 5. And then the other one's a favorite movie from when I was a kid, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, with Kevin Costner in it. Because Kevin Costner is a fucking beast.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, are you still hurt?
No.
Because Hayden Christensen?
Nope.
You like that guy?
Nope. Well, in everything but Star Wars. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, he can act. Why didn't he choose to do it in Star Wars?
I think that was actually him trying.
Bad direction.
Yeah. I mean, that could very well be true, too.
We're going to get into that
We'll get into that.
at length.
Teasers.
My top 5. So I have one in common with each of you. Blade Runner with Russell and Winter Soldier with Nathan. I don't have these in a particular order, and I think I'm probably forgetting movies, but this looks good to me. So, beyond Blade Runner and Winter Soldier, I have Conan the Barbarian because I fucking love that movie.
Very nice. I
It's a
like
damn
it.
good movie.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Very much. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Hey,
you.
man, I
Support.
love you and everything. So
Yeah.
you keep up the good work,
Thank you.
former governor. I also have Die Hard on here.
Okay.
I
really like that movie. I don't know.
I'm a fucking 80s action movie slut, so
I love Christmas movies too.
yeah, Christmas movies are great. And then I've talked about this movie in probably almost every episode of DQP does.
Mm-hmm.
And if I haven't, I should have. Chinatown.
Yep.
I fucking love that movie. And I love that like style of movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love the like noir crime conspiracy movies.
Yeah. I can't wait to do that.
One that was like good but isn't quite up there is like LA Confidential and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chinatown, far and away my favorite movie ever. It's probably, if I put these in order, it'd probably be like Chinatown, Die Hard, Blade Runner, Conan, Winter Soldier.
I feel like that's good order.
Mine weren't in any particular order.
Yeah, I just wrote them down.
Yeah.
And I know I forgot some stuff that I like, but I'm going to stick with this.
I'm a list person.
I do
No one
lists
can tell.
occasionally.
Like, I love lists.
Like I'll if I'm bored at work, I'll just like write shit down, all kinds of dumb shit, but I don't know, I just when it comes to my opinion, I have a hard time putting it in order. That's like with the actors. I know there's people I'm forgetting. There's a couple of them that are like going to be in this top 5 no matter what. But I know if you like just started rattling off names, I'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, well, they might bump this one person off." So I'm going to go ahead and give my top 5 favorite actors of all time right now. No particular order. Robin Williams.
Oh.
He was in 2 of your movies.
Yep.
And
He's getting ready to change his list.
No, I'm not.
I mean, obviously everybody knows that the dude was funniest man alive.
Oh, yeah.
Like him and
Carlin.
were like the funniest men ever. But he could act, like actually act.
Yeah.
Like What Dreams May Come.
Yeah.
Amazing acting in that.
Yeah.
And in Dead Poet Society. I know a lot of people don't like Death to Smoochie, but like the acting was good.
I like that movie.
World's Greatest Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. World's
Holy
Greatest Dad.
shit. Brutal acting. Like, I mean, and that gave you like that look into his real life too.
Yeah.
Like not
Yeah.
necessarily the subject matter,
Right.
but like his like depression and shit
Yeah.
that obviously, took him in the end.
He has
But-
that particular look, and you can see it in Patch Adams, What Dreams May Come.
Oh, yeah, Patch
World's
Adams.
Greatest Dad. Dead Poet Society. He has that like weird, sad sparkle in his eye,
Yes.
and he gets that kind of like half smile, and it's just so fucking haunting.
Yeah.
Because he's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And you're like, he can't be sad. Like, why is he
No.
sad? But I mean, that's part of it, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
so Robin Williams is in there. He's one that will never come off this list. I have Bruce Willis and Harrison Ford, because they're in some of my favorite movies ever. And I think they're both fantastic at what they do. They're kind of niche, but they're great at what they do. Anthony Hopkins, is fucking Odin, bro. And Liam Neeson, because he killed like 47 people trying to save his daughter.
yeah, and trained like all of our greatest heroes.
And trained all of our generation's greatest heroes in movies. And that was just in the first Taken, by the way. The other ones don't exist. That doesn't, Well, I'll give it to him. It can happen 3 times because it happens to Bruce Willis 3 times. But beyond that, no.
I just don't know why people want to take stuff from Liam Neeson.
I don't know. It's fucking
Why?
dumb idea, apparently. Jeez.
Leave Liam's stuff alone.
I think it all started with Darth Maul. They were like, that fucking guy can do it.
But he can't. I mean, he killed him, but old Ewan cut him in half.
Yeah, oh, dude, I have a whole theory about that whole fight.
And we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Sometime in November, because that's in the first week of November, I imagine. We'll get to that theory.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Russell. What's your top 5?
All right. Top 5. Number 1, all time, Robin Williams. I mean, he was there through like all of my childhood, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like we grew up on fucking Aladdin and shit, and
yeah, and he, I can't even talk about it. Fuck it, God. When he died, like that was the first time that. Not the first time, because Michael Clark Duncan died, and I was like, fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I was sad about Michael Clark Duncan, but in a totally different way.
Yeah.
Because it was like, he was young. He wasn't, like, particularly old. And I thought he had a lot to give that he was going to get more of an opportunity to do now.
Yeah.
Because, like, that, leading roles and everything have changed in the last few years. And I wanted to see Michael Clark Duncan do some fucking MCU shit. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
He was Kingpin.
Well, no, in MCU.
Yeah.
If they wanted to keep him being Kingpin.
Yeah. And he did. I mean.
And he was the best part of that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Which we'll get into sometime next year.
When I found out, Robin Williams had passed away, like that was definitely the hardest I had ever taken
a celebrity death.
Mm-hmm. And like I had watched my parents, like I'd watched actors die and like my parents react in like profound ways that I didn't quite understand.
Right.
But then when like Robin Williams died, someone I grew up with, someone was always excited to see new things.
Yep.
Out of I like damn near just couldn't handle it. It was like literally losing someone close to me. And I was fucked up for a couple days over it. And then also consequently enough, Robin Williams is in 2 of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Which there is definitely a lot to go into that. He is part of the reason I love both of those movies.
Oh, for sure.
But for the most part, I picked my top 5 favorite movies based on story and plotting and just the way the movie makes me feel. The rest of my actors aren't even in any of those movies. So next, I obviously, after doing all of the episodes we've already did, had to pick Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
I've actually been a fan of Robert Downey Jr. for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love him in fucking Wayne Gale in Natural Born Killers. He's fucking hysterical in that. He was my favorite part of Ally McBeal.
Oh.
Which, all right, confession time. I watched like all of Ally McBeal.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it when it was on, but I didn't really watch a whole lot of it.
I was like, I was like, what, 12, 13 maybe? And I watched the shit out of that show. I I just really like him. I like his story. I like the redemption that he's gone through, and I'm a sucker for a good redemption story. And all in all, he's just like the charisma that he has is fantastic, and I enjoy watching him.
Okay.
Next is Anthony Hopkins. He's so believable all the time.
Odin, man.
Yeah. And before that, I mean, he was still like an icon.
I mean, he's just Odin now. I mean, we know that he's actually Odin.
Yeah, he's actually Odin.
Yeah.
Right. It's been
He just wanted
revealed.
to have some fun.
Yeah. And then I have Julia Roberts and Tilda Swinton. I've always enjoyed Julia Roberts, and like I watched Erin Brockovich, Pretty Woman. I loved her in Hook as Tinkerbell, and like another childhood staple of mine, essentially, is
The
her.
Dustin Hoffman and Robin Williams one?
Hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dustin Hoffman plays
Hook.
Captain Hook.
Yeah.
Yep. Great film, by the way. I love that movie. And then Tilda Swinton, who I just super want to see more of her. Like I've only I don't feel like her list is very large, at least as far as like American made movies go. And I want to see more of her, especially in those kind of weird mystic characters. I think she pulls those off really well.
Yeah.
And I just altogether enjoy watching.
Okay. Right on. Nathan?
Actors and actresses. Oh man. Let's see. Okay. So Jenna Jameson, Mia Khalifa, I've been holding on to that joke for a while. No. Top 5. All right. Kevin Costner. I've never seen him in a bad movie.
Okay. That's one we still need to do, Mr. Brooks. We need to do that sometime next year.
Does he not have a bad movie?
He doesn't. I looked.
I'm sure there is one somewhere.
No, he really doesn't. It's fine.
Okay. I believe you. I
No,
didn't
it's
look
true.
at his IMDb. You must have.
Morgan Freeman.
Nice.
Also never had a bad movie.
Yeah. If Anthony Hopkins is Odin, then Morgan Freeman's God.
Yeah. The other actor that I really like is Alan Rickman.
That's respectable.
Yes.
Yeah. The other two weren't?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
All 3 of these are in the same movie that I really like too.
Oh, jeez.
That's weird, huh? No.
He's just listing off
the cast of
a movie.
Robin Hood. Yeah. I'm not. No, Alan Rickman was the bad guy in fucking Die Hard, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I love Alan Rickman.
he was the best character in the Harry Potter movies. Yeah.
I don't like Harry
there's
Potter,
no
so-
argument on that one either from anyone.
I don't think I've watched
Yeah.
He
all
was
of
the
them.
best
No.
character in every one of those movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he
the
was
best character.
Metatron.
He's also like the best actor throughout the entire series.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's when he gets on any movie. He made Dogma
Oh.
good. Like, Dogma
Right.
was good, but you had Alan Rickman in there as the voice of God.
The Metatron.
That was even better. Like, he elevates everything to
He's
another level.
Metatron? Because Alanis Morissette's God, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to watch Dogma. I haven't watched Dogma in
So,
like fucking 20 years.
Kevin Smith.
we're gonna-
That's more than just a trilogy. That's
Yeah,
so
that's
many
a
good
whole
movies.
DQP does
many
Kevin
good
Smith.
movies.
Fuck.
So
There's a
many
couple of
good
those that are in my
movies.
top 10. Those would switch out for some of those.
Shit, I should have put Clerks in my top 5.
Clerks almost made my top 5.
Damn.
Red State is in my top 5 horror films.
Did not like Red State.
That's my
Clerks.
favorite Kevin Smith movie.
If it ended the way it was supposed to end.
That would have also been cool. I still like the way it ended, though.
But anyway.
Tusk.
No.
I mean, we got to
It's
do
a
it.
terrible
But
fucking movie. So that's 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Kevin Costner, Morgan Freeman, Alan Rickman. Got 2 more.
I got 2 more to pick.
Oh, I IMDb'd. I am going to back you up and say Kevin Costner doesn't have a bad movie.
Thank you.
God damn.
Rachel McAdams. Because I love her.
Yes.
That's me confessing my love on this podcast. Rachel, hit me up on Twitter.
His phone number is.
Did you bleep it out?
Why would I bleep it out? You want her to call you, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll leave it in.
Okay, thank you. And I need a 5th.
Don't you love...
Oh, Paul Hogan.
Oh.
Yeah. I love Crocodile Dundee.
Well, I guess if you only ever do 5 movies and they're all good, you're probably one of the best actors to ever live.
I should have made all his movies my top 5 movies.
I love Crocodile Dundee because Paul Hogan's in it.
Yeah. Which relates to the podcast I did on Thursday. Or what was that Doug shit that he said? Paul Hogan.
I don't remember.
He was talking about Paul Hogan being being a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like he does a leg drop and he's like, that's not an armbar, this is an armbar. Shit like that.
Paul Hogan's not really in my top 5, but I thought it was good.
Is the crocodile leg drop? What was...
Oh, he said something about his Knifemaniacs or something.
Yeah, the Knifemaniacs.
The Knifemaniacs are gonna come down here
God damn.
to the Walkabout Center. I don't know what.
That was a good episode last week, guys.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay, last actor, John Cena. He did so many good Marine movies.
Well, that was 6.
No, I wasn't really serious about Paul Hogan.
But you're serious about John Cena.
No, Mark Wahlberg. I really like Mark Wahlberg movies, and I'm dead serious about that.
Okay.
I mean, that's more believable.
No, it's the truth. That's why it's more believable.
Okay. I like Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
I like him when he's funny. More so than I think when he's serious.
Serious,
I mean,
too.
Shooter's actually like a good movie.
I actually liked Max Payne.
It was okay.
A lot of people don't say that, but I did.
It's one of the better video game movies, but that's not saying a whole lot.
It's good when he's funny, but it's good when he's not, too.
Yeah. I mean, I think he has a wide range. I just think I like him best when he... And I don't mean funny. Like, I like like, he pulls off the serious, badass, but, like, he's being a douchebag, and it's funny. Is, I guess, how I mean it. Like, him and The Departed. I fucking love all of his lines in Departed.
Matt Damon is in that. I just like saying his name like that. Oh my fucking God. I didn't say Leonardo DiCaprio, and I should have.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. Well, like I said, we're going to need 4 movies for Halloween, so get at us. Send us some emails, draftyq@gmail.com, dqpdoes@gmail.com, or on Twitter @draftyq, or on Facebook, Drafty Quarters Productions, or you can hit one of us up if you know us. Send us suggestions. We are going to put a post on Facebook asking about it as well, and we will share it from time to time up until the end of September. Go ahead and comment on that. So that's going to wrap this episode up.
No.
No?
Like,
what do you
it
want to
doesn't
talk
just
about?
have to be Halloween stuff. Like, you can also
send us
like
questions and suggestions.
We need ideas for content.
Everything.
But
do our jobs for us. All right. So that's going to wrap up this episode of DQP Does. One more time, I'm going to throw those plugs out there. Send us a message about anything. Suggestions, questions, comments. DraftyQ@gmail.com. DQPdoes@gmail.com. @DraftyQ on Twitter. And Drafty Quarters Productions on Facebook. Thanks for listening. We will see you next week with Unforgiven. Yeah.
Bleep that out.
Yeah, I mean, as long as... Never mind. No, it's... I like having it all laid out like that.
Did you just edit yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
Good shit.
That's good shit. Oh, sorry, it's not Thursday. I apologize.
Less good shit.
And that's what the DQP does anything is.
Listen to the Crimson Ring as you can listen to your most arrogant podcasters.
Yeah, brother.
Dude.
There's an edit. Holy
Oh.
balls, man. That
my
fucking smells like
Smells
the 4th
really
of July.
bad, like pepperoni, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like you
Vape over.
cooked pepperoni with fucking fireworks.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Fuck.
Like I'm over here just petting him, and he's like,
Did
And
he
I was like,
spray
"Ugh."
shit on me?
he shot it under the chair and away from me. He's such a good boy. She
we
likes
just lost
BBC.
all our. We just lost all our sponsors
She likes
that,
BBC.
that we didn't have.
Bridget the Midget likes BBC.
Yeah, the television.
Oh,
What were you talking about?
big black cocks. So
And
that,
this is where it devolves into needing to be edited like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's gonna come out.
Oh. Edit.
This has been a production of the Drafty Quarters Podcast Network.